Hey everybody, welcome back to the Beeros Drive Fantasy Football League. This is your trusty commissioner coming to you live from the great state of Texas. You may notice a little bit of an upgrade in the video, hopefully video, sound, stuff like that. I've got some new equipment, purchased a little bit, borrowing a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get better at this whole thing as the season goes on. Come up with some new tricks and things that I can put into the mix here. Wanted to give a quick update about dues. We have 3 people who have not paid their dues for the season. That would be Derek, Ross, and Keaton. The 3 of you, please send me your dues as soon as you can. Venmo is probably the easiest way. My Venmo handle, I guess, is just my first name, last name, 8 letters, super easy. Send me $25. Please don't make me hound you. I know Derek, maybe he's not watching these, but he upgraded his team. He made some waiver wire moves, so I know at least he's paying attention. The 3 of you, send those to me as soon as you can. We'll get into a recap for week 1 is in the books. I don't know if all of you watched all the games, but there was a lot of action all the way through midnight last night. First game we will go over. I won against Rob. About 10 points different between us. Neither of us really had a great day. I think I had the least amount of points of any of the 5 winning teams. So right now I don't have a whole lot of individual stats. Had some busy days at work the last 2 nights. Hopefully on these recaps for the rest of the way I'll have some, one-liners like we always have had in the past in those email updates. Second game, Ross Wilson beat Keaton by a pretty handy margin, about 25 points. AJ beat Kyler again, even more handily, 35-point difference there, 125 to 91. Javo over Brand, another not very close game, 30-point difference, 120 to 90. And to honor Matt Mullins, I'll put on his drafted team sunglasses here for his domination over Derek. 141 points to 71 points. That's brutal, almost doubling up on Derek. So we will take a quick look at the standings right now. Hopefully I was able to figure that out and you were able to see that standings table. Right now it's got 5 people at 1-0, 5 people at 0-1, and you're gonna be in order of points. So you'll see that's why Mullins is listed as first, I'm listed as 5th, and so forth. In terms of our newest rule for the year, changing your team name and team logo for the lowest scoring team. We actually had the highest and the lowest together. Mullins beat Derek. Mullins gets to send Derek a team name and team logo of his choice. Derek's got to change that. Do that as soon as possible, please, just for the sake of the rule. And then Derek cannot change it at all until he wins another game. Speaking of another game, we've got rivalry week number 1 of 2 rivalry weeks starting next week. First game is going to be myself against AJ, both 1-0. Battle of the ex-commissioner, new commissioner. Rob versus Javo. 0-1 Rob against 1-0 Javo. That'll be like the lake battle, the hot beef battle. The battle of the Turners, Kyler and Keaton, both 0-1. So one of them hopefully will get their first win. A tie would be pretty funny, but we'll see how that goes. Derek versus Ross, another 0-1, 1-0 matchup. Ross is, I think, I'd have to look at the history. I kind of should start tracking who's won these rivalry games more than the others and start giving those out. Maybe I'll do that for rivalry week number 2, which should be week 11. And then the Matt Attack, the Matt Battle. Matt Brand and Matt Mullins, another 0-1, 1-0 battle there. So we'll see those 5 rivalry games kick off on Thursday. How many of you actually have Browns and Bengals players for Thursday night? I'm not sure. Could be a good game because they're both not very good. Okay, let's keep in mind that the chaos rule is in effect. Keaton's rule from a couple seasons ago. You can require one of your upcoming owner players to be benched for the week. No one's used that. Obviously, it's the first week. We got a lot of time to go, but don't forget about it. I'm going to do a better job this year of tracking who's used them, so hopefully I can keep track of that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Just glad to have football back. I'm sure we all are. I'm still working on getting quick video together from my guest power rankings speaker. Obviously, that's going to be as of the draft. We've had a week under our belt, some injuries, some additions, so it might be a little different, but at least it will still give you a good idea of maybe what an outsider who's pretty knowledgeable in fantasy football, in my opinion, thought of our teams coming out of the draft. Also, going to be taking suggestions, applications, I don't know. If you feel like doing a recap video at some point during the year, let me know. I know Rob said he wanted to do one. I'm more than happy to pick weeks for people to do those, send them to me, and I can kind of splice them in so I don't have to do it. That being said, I think I'm going to sign out. Hopefully have this video up by tonight, Tuesday. Again, get ready for Thursday Night Football, and waivers run tonight, so get those in, and we will see you later this week.